Hello, today's episode I will talk about the mold materials. So far, I think I explained about how to make Ultracal, the Plaster Mold, and Silicone Mold. But there are more materials and I picked 4 materials this time. And I will talk about pros and cons. First one is a plaster. Easiest one to find is plaster of Paris and also Hydrocal, Ultracal 30, and greenstone. And plaster is normally cheap and less toxic, and it gets really good details. Hydrocal, normally I use Making Positive Mold from Lifecast. And Ultracal 30 is great for positive and negative mold making. It will require burlap for better strengths. Working time is 30 minutes to 1 hour, and demolding after 2 to 3 hours. Suitable for foam latex, liquid latex, gelatin prosthetics, and silicone prosthetics. And this type of mold is not good for prosthetic transfer. Prosthetic transfer is normally called bundle pieces, and it's made out of prosthetic and it gets stuck in the mold. Next mold is BJB TC 1630. It's a polyurethane mold and it's very hard and heavy. It has low shrinkage and low moisture sensitivity. So if you want to keep the mold for a long time and keep making many prosthetics, I recommend you to use this BJB TC 1630. Suitable for silicone prosthetics and gelatin prosthetics. It can be used for foam latex, however, be careful in the oven. It tends to warp in high temperature. Less than 120 degrees recommended. And not good for prosthetic transfer. Next one is silicone mold. Silicone materials come with tincture and platinum cure. This is the tincture. And platinum cure. This one is a platinum cure. By the look, it's kinda hard to tell. And it comes with a lot of type. If you go to the material store, sometimes they have the samples like this. And also, materials come with a lot of differences, shrinkage, hardness, everything is written in their catalogs. Tincture is cheaper but shorter life. It cannot be used for platinum cure silicone prosthetics. Platinum cure silicone prosthetics does not cure in the tincture mold. Next one is platinum cure. It is more expensive but longer life. Great for silicone prosthetics, prosthetic transfer, duplicating sculptures for prop and art pieces. Like this one is a denture mold and it's made out of silicone and I pour greenstone so I can duplicate the mold of the teeth. Next material is Fiberglass Mold. fiberglass mold is very light and strong, so it's really good for big mold like face pieces or body molds, and still it gets very good details. If you are familiar with the auto shop, the car auto shops, they use the fiberglass, and it is also known as FRP, and it comes with resin and layers of fiberglass, something like this. The approximate is resin and fiberglass, the glass fiber cloth, and it's made out of glass. So make sure to wear the masks when you use it. And it's suitable for silicone and foam latex prosthetics, and great for making dummy head and body molds. So I use those to make huge pieces. Downside of this is stinky and it gets itchy. When you make mold, the tiny piece of the fiberglass tends to get on the skin, and some people are allergic to the resin as well. There are many materials besides these four, and some materials can be mixed as hybrid molds, such as matrix mold, hard shell outside, and silicone inside like this. Also, others are BJB 1630 surface and Ultracal layer behind this mold. Just like this. It's a hybrid mold. And this one, everyone knows already, it's a Lifecast mold. It's a hybrid of the silicone and plaster bandage. So I explained the four kinds of mold materials, but there are many other materials out there. So this is just my personal opinions. So if you want to try others, please go ahead and use it and decide what you like. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.